If you want to leave a lasting impression on a first date, you should always make the other person fear for their life.
No.
Yeah, it's good. They'll remember it for a long time. And who knows? You know, you take them out, you scare them to death, and then they'll be like, you know, we're not going to be on this planet forever. We could die at any moment. Maybe they're willing to take a risk that night. And that's what Eric did on his date that he wants to talk about today. Eric apparently put the fear of God into her right away and is now wondering why he's not getting a call back. Eric, how are you?
I'm all right.
Oh, my God. What did you do?
Yeah, you guys make it seem like I pushed her out of a plane or something. It wasn't anything like that.
Yeah. Well, but your
Sounds
email
like-
did say that you scared her.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Like on
Why don't you tell everybody what you did?
Well, basically, I'm single, you know, and my buddy's a mutual friend with this girl who's like, oh, you should go out with my friend Nicole. She's single. Who knows? It might work out. So, you know, I'm down, and I check out her Facebook page, and she's cute, you know, and some of her photos look like she's having fun, like, you know, she goes fishing, and she just seemed like she's active, and I'm pretty active, and I'm like, all right, this girl looks like a good time. She's hot. So I'm like, why not, you know, and I ask her out, and she says, cool. And so then I went to go pick her up, and, you know, I have a car too, but I have a motorcycle, and so I thought, how awesome would it be to roll up on the bike?
Oh, no.
No.
Big mistake,
Nope.
Eric.
I would not get on it to save my life.
Yeah,
There's no way.
As a guy who rides motorcycles, I've tried that a few times on dates. I mean, I've asked before. I've asked beforehand. I'll be like, "Hey, I ride a motorcycle. It's sunny. Do you want to go for a ride?" And they always go, "No, thank you."
Yeah.
Girls are not necessarily as big of fans of motorcycles as most dudes are. So you didn't tell her that you wanted to pick her up on a motorcycle. You just showed up on a bike.
Yeah, man. I mean, I showed up. I had a helmet, and I was like, look, this is going to be fun. I'm a great rider. Never had any, you know, moving violations or accidents or
Oh,
anything.
my God.
And
Now
immediate-
you
doesn't
cursed
know
yourself. Yeah, she has no idea who you are. Do you just expect her to get on the back?
Yeah. I thought she'd be excited about it. I thought it was kind of a good idea. You know, I mean, I've actually gone on dates with girls in the past where I've done this, and they love the bike.
Okay. But
no.
she did not.
No.
What was her reaction when you pulled up on a motorcycle?
I rolled up, and she was kind of like, you're kidding me.
So she didn't want to go on the motorcycle, so what'd you do?
I actually convinced her to come on.
You
no.
did?
You
How
should have
long-
just been like, hey, screw it, we'll go get a cab.
Yeah, or I'll park here. Let's Uber.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I had to convince her pretty hard. I was sort of like, it's going to be fun. You know, trust me. There's a freedom to it. You know, you'll totally have the best time. You'll probably not want to get off. I guarantee you this will be one of the greatest things you've ever experienced.
Oh, man.
That is a big sell, sir.
Yeah.
So she finally got on?
Yeah, so she got on.
Okay.
Was she like white knuckling you the whole time, just grabbing onto you for dear life?
Well, at one point, you know, we started to get into the speed limit, and she started, like, kind of screaming. I sort of heard, like, a, ah! And I thought she was having a good time, like, you know. I thought it was like an excited yell,
Yeah.
and so I kind of sped up, and then I sort of felt like a really deep, like, knuckle in my stomach kind of grab through my jacket. And I was like, I think I need to pull over and see what's going on here just to be safe. And so we pull over, you know, we're probably 6 blocks down the street. We weren't even that far. And she had been screaming, and she's like, I don't ever want to do that again.
Oh, no.
It's terrible.
She was really scared. And at that point, I was like, oh, man, you know, what do I do here? And she was just like kind of freaked out. So I was like, look, let's call an Uber, like you guys suggested earlier, which I probably should have done in the first place. And she was kind of like, okay, fine. So we waited around. She got in the car, and then I met her at the restaurant.
And now how did the date go after?
Well, it was definitely awkward at first. I mean, she was really kind of shaken up. And I felt bad.
She's like, I need a drink now.
Yeah, shots.
Just somebody pour alcohol down my throat.
Yeah. So it was a little awkward, and she was sort of like fidgety and maybe scared. And at that point, I was kind of like, oh, my God, is this slipping away from me? But we kind of loosened up after a drink. And at the end of it, I was like, look, let's do this again. No motorcycle. You know, I'll pick you up in my car. We'll drive safely. And she said, okay, you know, I'd like to maybe do that. And then she told me she'd be in touch with me.
I can't believe she even showed up for the dinner. Like, she must have liked you at some point. I would have just stood you up right there and went home.
Just tell the Uber, hey,
Yeah,
get
well,
me
it's
back home.
fine.
Don't
I'm done with this.
Yeah, well, when she did show up, I was kind of like, oh, my God, I still have
A chance.
A
Did you
chance.
did you spend the most of the time apologizing profusely at dinner?
Yeah, there was a lot of that.
As you should.
Yeah, you should have. So you said that the plan was for her to contact you, and she hasn't,
Right.
obviously.
But she said, I'll be in touch. And so, a couple days go by, I hadn't heard from her. So I gave her a text. Just wanted to make sure she was okay. And I'm texting her, and I'm like, look, I'm so sorry. No more bikes. I'll bring my car this time. No helmets will be involved in any future date.
It'd be awesome if you showed up on the next date in a NASCAR. Let's do this.
Yeah. But I'm thinking, did the bike really freak her out that much? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't that crazy. But
Yeah, but
apparently, she's not texting me back, and I haven't heard from her. So
Maybe you haven't heard from her because after your bike ride, she just suddenly got a love for motorcycle riding and has been riding across the country, just exploring this fine nation on her motorcycle.
I highly doubt that.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, thanks.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We're right in the middle of a second date update, and in case you missed the first part, Eric is on the phone with us right now. He wants us to call a girl named Nicole. He picked her up for their first date on his motorcycle. Only problem was he didn't tell her that he was coming over on his motorcycle. She didn't even want to get on the thing. He convinced her to get on, and a little while into the ride, she made him pull over because she was scared to death. She got an Uber to the restaurant while he took his motorcycle and met her there. Started things off very awkward, and now she's not giving him a call back. Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, poor girl.
All right, Eric, you ready to make your phone call?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
All right.
you going to put her in a death trap again if you go out on a second date, Eric?
Yeah, no more of that.
Okay.
Let's go skydiving on our
Yeah,
second date.
exactly.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Let's just stick to a movie or something.
All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is Nicole there?
This is she.
Hey, Nicole, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Okay. How you doing?
What is this? What's going on?
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, we call you to find out why. And we recently got an email from somebody who went on a date with you.
Really?
Yeah, his name is Eric. And I guarantee you remember going out with Eric because he almost killed you.
Yes. It is hard to forget a day like that. Yes.
So Eric told us a little bit about your date and the fact that he's been trying to get a hold of you and you haven't been calling him back. So he asked us to see if we could get you on the phone and find out why. I'm assuming it was the motorcycle ride that you didn't want to go on that's causing you to not call him back.
I mean, it wasn't a great start. You start off with the basic, why wouldn't you tell me you were going to pick me up on a motorcycle question?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you probably want to check on that before just showing up to your house like, hey, get on the back of my hog. We're going for a ride.
Yeah.
You had to have liked him a little bit because I can't even believe that you showed up to the restaurant after that whole incident.
Honestly, I thought about at that point just saying, you know what, this isn't going to work.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, he said he'd call me an Uber, and I was like, well, I'm already out here, and he's trying to make it better, and so I thought maybe I should give him another chance.
Okay.
nice of
That's
you.
that is very nice of you.
Pity date.
So did you enjoy dinner with him then?
Well, I mean, we got there, and I was still really shaken up. But it did start to get better when we got drinks, and I sort of sunk into date mode. You start asking the typical questions and doing the typical first date stuff.
And was the conversation going well and you guys were hitting it off?
Up to a point.
Up to a point.
Oh.
That's always the
Okay.
case.
Yeah.
It's like a bless her heart vibe.
Yeah. What do you mean up to a point?
Well, I started asking, what movies do you like and what do you do for fun? Basic stuff. And one of my, first date questions is, do you have any guilty pleasures? And you ask a question like that and you sort of expect, I like to watch Dancing with the Stars, or I really like chick flicks, or something to that effect. But he says, married women.
What?
Say that again?
Say that one more time. What'd you say?
Married women.
Is his guilty
This is guilty pleasure.
So that was my reaction. I started laughing because I definitely thought he was joking, but I looked up and he wasn't laughing or smiling or anything. He was completely serious.
What did he mean by that?
He enjoys being with married women. I mean,
What?
Oh my.
but I mean, that's like a big old red flag, way more than the motorcycle.
Wait, did you?
Why would he offer that? Like, why would you tell anybody that?
Yeah, and on a first date. I mean, that's definitely not first date for me.
No.
What did you say to him?
I sort of panicked and I was like, how many times, thinking, maybe it was just one, and he was like, oh, it's my, kind of like a confession, like it's my guilty pleasure. I did it once and it was guilty, and he literally couldn't give me a definitive answer because there were too many to count.
Oh no!
Hey, you got to give it to him. At least he's honest.
I suppose, but that's probably, where I'm going to have to draw the line.
All right. You've probably told a lot of your friends about that, huh?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
That's a good story.
Yeah,
It's
it
an
is
awesome story.
That
It's
is a
like-
great story.
Ultimate worst date story ever.
Nicole,
I'm always going to win.
yeah, you are. I also have to tell you that Eric is actually on the phone listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What?
That mother lover Eric is on the other line.
Lover.
Eric, where are you at?
Wifey lover.
Oh man, this is so misunderstood. There's such a misunderstanding here.
Come on.
There's a misunderstanding. You said that your guilty pleasure was being with married women.
I don't.
No. First of all, I misunderstood what you meant by guilty pleasure. Obviously,
Yeah, I guess.
Understand that.
I thought she was like, "What's something you kind of feel like you may have been guilty of in the past that you want to admit to me?" And I was like, "Oh, okay."
That's a stretch.
Oh, yeah. I do married women. It's my thing.
What about you?
It's not like I date married women. I've had a few experiences where married women have been attracted to me. It's not like I always follow through. She's making it sound a lot worse than it really is, actually.
Dude,
You didn't really sound overly remorseful about it. It was a pleasure. It's really pleasure. It's something you enjoyed.
Well, I mean, it just happened a couple of times.
dude, you're an a-hole. You can't go around doing married women and then have other women think that that's okay.
I mean, in all honesty, married women are attracted to me, so it's more their fault than it is mine.
What are you going to do, right? Hey, if a married woman throws herself at you, you have to do it. You have no choice. Eric, so when you told us about your date, you didn't mention this conversation at all. Did this not seem like a big deal to you when you said that?
I didn't think it was.
How do you not think it is?
I don't know. It happened a few times in the past, and for the record, I don't think any husband has ever known about me.
Oh my gosh, that
dude,
does not make it
Good.
better.
That makes
No.
it perfectly okay.
No.
I'm
No.
100% serious.
That's not actually where the problem lies.
Why would she
You-
ever believe that you're not one big lying cheat after you admit something like that on a first date?
I don't think Eric's a liar. I think Eric is maybe honest to a fault. I think you can trust Eric, Nicole. That's one thing.
But I think that's accurate. I think he would cheat, but he would tell me.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
That's a good
not
point.
sure that that's a win-win situation.
Oh man,
Oh, dude.
I shouldn't have even brought it up.
No, you definitely shouldn't have brought that up.
I mean, again, it's not like I'm out looking for married women. I seem to drive. My bike attracts a lot of married women.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
I
Married
don't know. It's not
Wow.
my fault. It just happens. It just seems to happen to me a lot. That's all I was kind of saying. Is that married women seem to come on to me a lot. Like,
You're not making this any better at all.
yeah, I mean that's why I it's a guilty pleasure because I feel kind of guilty.
That makes sense.
You want to save your affinity for having sexual relations with married women until you guys are already dating for a little while, Eric. It's too early on a first date.
Honestly, Nicole, I thought we had a great time that night. I mean, aside from the bike and this misunderstanding in our conversation, I really think you're awesome. You're adorable. I don't know. You seem like someone I could definitely hang out with if you wanted to go out again.
He feels that way about you, Nicole, and you're not even married. That shows how much he cares.
Lucky.
Yeah. Nicole, would you like to go out with Eric again? We'll pay for a second date.
Do it.
Don't you dare do it. That's the biggest red flag ever.
I really don't think so. I appreciate the offer though.
All right. You sure?
Oh my gosh, yes.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you can hit him up later on down the line when you're married.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Careful when joking around on a first date because the other person might not get your sense of humor. Like, I don't know how many dates have been ruined that I've been on when in the middle of it I just drop my fork and I look her dead in the eye and just go, how many other people know you're out with me right now?
That's a really funny joke.
They never get
Wow.
it. It just ruins the mood right there.
Weird.
And Maggie, who is on the phone with us right now to do a second date update, apparently made a poorly timed joke on her date. And she thinks that's why she's not getting a call back today. We'll find out what her joke is in a second. Hopefully it's as good as mine. But first, let's find out a little bit about the guy that she wants to call. Maggie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So you want to call a guy named Ray today?
Well, actually, I want you to call him.
Oh.
That's a good point.
Good point. I guess
Yeah,
that is
she
how
does
the
pay
second date
attention.
updates work, right? I call them. Well, you want me to call a guy named Ray today. Where'd you meet Ray?
Ray and I met at a bar a couple weeks ago. I was out with some of my girlfriends, not expecting to meet anybody, and I meet this great guy, and he and I end up talking for most of the night.
Did
And
he
did he-
approach you or did you approach him?
He approached me.
Did he use like a cheesy line or was he pretty cool?
He actually he came over with 2 shots of Fireball.
Classy.
Yeah, and he said, "Can I warm you up?"
Ooh, nice.
And that worked, huh?
Well, I was a few drinks in, so
Okay.
yeah, that worked.
I was going to
You're
say,
the
if you were
type of-
sober, that probably wouldn't have worked.
Exactly, right.
Yeah, you're the type of girl that never turns down free alcohol is what it sounds like.
Right. I'm not. No. So we just started talking after that, and I get home from the bar, and he texted me.
Was it a booty call text or was it a nice like
No, he just said it was great to meet me, and he would love to go out for coffee later that week.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, which was great. Normally, guys will text me a picture if I give them my number.
Especially if you're at a bar and you've been drinking
Yeah.
Fireball all night. It's like, I know how to seal the deal here. Let me give her a little sample of the goods.
Yeah.
So anyway.
I'm used to getting pictures, but I didn't this time, which was surprising. And
It's so sad that that's the exception to the rule, is the one guy that doesn't send you his junk.
I know.
How romantic.
I mean, that's kind of the day and age we live in right now.
It is a beautiful time we're living in. So how was coffee then?
It was awesome. He was very sweet. He, pulled the chair out for me when we got to the coffee bar, and he even paid for my coffee. He was very
Wow.
gentlemanly.
Your standards really are low, aren't they?
Well, I mean, normally, if I get pictures after a night of Fireball, yeah, my standards are pretty low right now. So,
But that sounds good. I mean, it sounds like he was genuinely excited to see you because sometimes after a, inebriated night in a dark bar, daylight dates can be a little shocking.
exactly, right. So it was a great date.
So tell me about the joke, though. You said that you made a joke you thought might have been poorly timed or he didn't get it or something?
Yeah.
Okay, what happened?
So I'm a pretty sarcastic person anyway, and he and I are talking, and he says something like, "I bet you get asked out by a lot of guys." And I said, "Yeah, man, I've in this past week alone, you're my 30th date."
That's funny.
Completely joking.
Yeah.
And he gives me this blank look.
He didn't get it?
No, he thought I was being serious.
You floozy.
He's like, whoa, you didn't have to be honest.
Right.
Did you clarify for him that it was a joke?
I did. A few seconds went by of him not laughing, and I said, "Dude, I'm kidding. Like, obviously, I haven't gone out with 30 guys in the past week because I made that awkward joke." So,
Okay, so that's the reason you think that he's not calling you back is he thought you might not have been joking about dating 30 guys in a
I
week.
think so. Yeah, I think.
All right, well, how did the date end then?
Again, very gentlemanly. He gave me a hug and a peck on the cheek, and he said, "This was fun. We should do dinner sometime."
Okay.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah, so I thought it ended on a high
You
note.
should have messed with him some more and been like, yeah, that's good. I'll fit you in. I got like 45 other dudes I'm doing dinner with.
I know,
See
right?
if he would get it.
Yeah.
All right, and he hasn't responded to any of your text messages or phone calls since that day.
No.
All right.
And that was a couple weeks ago.
I'm surprised that you want to see him, just because I think it's pretty unattractive when a guy can't laugh at things.
No,
And
sometimes
doesn't-
I just don't get
You
it.
know, I'm not used to going out with gentlemanly guys. So, I mean, he was really sweet, and I can't blame him for not getting the joke, you know.
Well, we don't even really know if that's why he's not calling you back.
Yeah,
Could be
that's
something
true.
else.
True.
Yeah. It could have been something completely different.
All
You're right.
Well, we'll find out what it is. We'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
This could be a second date update first. Maggie, who's on the phone to do a second date update today, just admitted to us that she has been with 30 guys in the last week. Impressive statistics, Maggie.
Good job, girl.
Yep.
Thank you.
If you missed the first part of the second date update, Maggie met this guy named Ray at a bar. They went out for a coffee date after meeting up. She said everything was going well, but she made a joke to him when he said like something along the lines of, "I bet you go out on a lot of dates." Her response was, "Yeah, I've been on 30 dates in the past week." The only thing is he didn't get the joke. And he just kind of sat there like, oh, my God. And that's why she thinks she's not getting a call back, because he still doesn't think that it's a joke. It's pretty hard to go out with that many people in 1 week. So hopefully, maybe, Maggie, we can get him to realize that and go out with you again. Are you ready to give him a call?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
This one's so weird to me because he asked you to go out to dinner at the end of the date. I mean, he was obviously complimenting your looks when he said you must get asked out a lot. I don't get that one little joke would make him not call you.
I know. So I'm excited to see what the problem is.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not
no kidding.
one little joke. If he didn't get the fact that if he was thinking that you really went out with 30 guys in a week, that's bigger than a little joke. All right.
You're right. Yeah.
I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Ray, please?
Yeah, this is Ray.
Hey, Ray, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
How's it going?
Fine.
Any idea why I'm calling you?
No.
We recently got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Okay.
Her name is Maggie, and you recently went out on a date with Maggie.
Okay.
Okay. You remember that happening?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Maggie emailed us because she's wondering why you haven't given her a call back, especially at the end of the date when you were like talking about maybe meeting up for dinner or something. She hasn't heard from you, so she asked if maybe we could get you on the phone to find out why.
Oh.
Is there a reason you're not calling Maggie back?
I mean, it's probably not going to work out.
Oh, man, Ray.
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't think we're a good match.
Is there a specific reason why you think that?
Um,
Ray, you're a hard guy to read.
I agree. I don't even know if he
why
has
don't
emotion at all.
Why don't you think you guys would be a good match?
I don't know. I mean, Maggie, she's a really nice girl. Probably one of the nicest girls I've met in a little while here, but she likes to do a lot of stuff.
What do you mean by that? Like drugs? she didn't.
Like it?
No.
Yeah. What do you mean by she likes to do a lot of
No.
stuff?
Well, she just like, I don't know. We were talking about stuff, and she was saying all the things she likes to do. She likes to take cooking classes, and she like rides a bike, and she, I don't know, always goes out with her friends, and
She sounds
Okay.
like a
She's
fun,
always-
interesting person by the
normal-
things
Yeah.
that you just said.
Those sound like normal interests to me.
you're right. She's totally interesting, normal person. I'm not very normal. Like when she asks me what I like to do, I don't really like to do very much, and I don't hold it against her.
So you don't have any hobbies or interests?
I mean, I like watching TV, you know, hanging around the house.
Okay, maybe
Stuff like
maybe
that.
that's one of the things that she likes to do too. Did you talk to her about that?
Well, I think probably she does, but I don't know if I could keep up with all that other stuff.
You don't have to go biking with her or hiking or whatever she likes to
Go
do.
hang out with friends.
Yeah, I don't know. I could just tell. I think she deserves someone really amazing.
Do you just
And
have
I just don't know if I'm really up to snuff.
You just sound like you just have really bad self-esteem, buddy.
No, I mean, it's not my fault that I'm like this. It's just that's probably the way I was raised. But I don't have a problem with it. I just don't think it maybe matches up with her lifestyle.
Okay.
But don't you think that's a decision she should make, not you for her? Because you don't know how she feels.
Well, she might even be okay with it now, but I know that in a little bit she's going to see like what I see now, which is that, I mean, she's not going to like it. I mean, for instance, I don't want to be expected to do things.
Hey, look, I am 100% with you on that, Ray. Whenever I'm in a relationship, it's the worst when you're expected to do things.
Like,
But you don't know if she's going to ask you to go bike. You can, both have your own separate lives.
We're just two totally different people. I mean, she's fun, she likes to do things, and I'm not. I'm just boring. So.
Well, maybe, have you thought about this? Maybe if you date her, you could learn to do some activities that you like.
See, that sounds like a lot of pressure right there.
All right. Well, Ray, if that's not enough pressure for you, here's some more pressure. She's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What?
Hello, hi, Ray.
No emotion.
Matt, like, it really breaks my heart to hear you talk about yourself like that.
I don't feel bad about it. I'm just boring, and you're not boring. So you don't want to date me.
You're being really hard on yourself, Ray. Are you always like this?
I'm not trying to be a downer. I'm just being realistic. Just how things are. Being honest.
Well, I had a really great time with you a couple weeks ago, and talking to you now, you sound like a completely different person.
I mean, when you asked me what I like to do, didn't you notice that it took me like 10 minutes to get back to you on that?
10 minutes?
You asked me what my interests were, and I realized I don't really do anything. I don't really have any interest. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe I should look at that.
Are you saying that your date with Maggie changed your whole perspective on life?
I'm just looking at things a little differently now.
Wow. Maggie. What did you do to this guy?
Yeah,
I mean, Ray, you really don't think this about yourself.
I just think I need to take some time with myself and just, I think you're really sweet, and I think you are really on to something.
You're on to something. And Maggie, you keep doing what you're doing. You're on to something.
You're living your life.
Oh my God,
So,
poor
Ray, let me ask you this, Ray. I will pay for a second date if you guys go out again. Will you go out with Maggie one more time?
Oh,
Oh, my gosh.
Really likes you, Ray. She thinks you're interesting and fun and attractive.
I do, Ray. I like that you're really sweet and you're gentlemanly. I mean, you pulled my chair up for me at the restaurant. Guys don't do that. So I would love to see you again.
Oh my gosh.
but in that list you forgot boring.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
Ray.
I like doing boring stuff too. I like sitting around doing nothing. That's fun for me sometimes.
Now I feel like you're just saying that to impress me.
That's how you really impress a lot of people. Yeah, no, I'm super boring. Ray, is there any way we can get you to go out with Maggie again?
Come on.
I mean, you're paying for it?
Yes.
Come on, Ray. You're in a slump. You need this.
And you could be boring and she won't mind.
Fine, but don't expect much.
So is that a yes then? You'll go out with Maggie?
Yeah.
Yes!
Yay.
Congratulations, Maggie. You got a second date.
No,
I don't. So you are excited about this?
Well, Well, yeah, I'm excited. It just sounds like he's in a mini slump, so I'm excited to help him get out of it.
All right, good. Well, you can be Ray's slump buster then.
I'm not in a slump. This is how I am. Please don't expect more.
Well, I'm excited to hear about how this whole date turns out with you guys.
Me too.
It's close to, a romance novel or something.
I wouldn't be too excited.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Today's second date update is brought to you by the bare minimum.
What?
If more dudes would learn to do just the bare minimum, their dates would go a lot better.
You think so?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
And proof of that is Steven, who's on the phone right now. He learned that lesson the hard way. What's up, Steven?
How are you guys?
Good. You're kicking yourself for not doing the bare minimum, aren't you?
Well, yeah, hindsight's 20/20, but I guess so, yeah.
Stop preaching that. Women actually like it when guys put in a little effort.
That's what I thought, too, until I went out with Erin.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
So that's her name, Erin?
Yeah, I met Erin online and learned that lesson quick.
Okay. What did you do for her that backfired so badly?
Well, I know I'm not the greatest dater. Like, I'm not very good at it.
Okay.
But, I wanted to be a little extra creative. So I picked up Erin at her house, and, she looked beautiful. I thought she was great, and I told her that I had a surprise for her.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. See, that's the thing. You want something special, but when you say surprise and internet date together, it usually is going to send up some red flags for women.
Yeah, I kind of thought that maybe, but, I thought it'd be fun, just something different instead of just the same old date, just nothing really fun. So I went to the store right before the date on the way there, and I thought it'd be funny if I just picked up, 4 random things and then said, let's just try to incorporate these 4 things, these random things, into our date somehow.
That's
you got
cute.
a deck of cards and a keg cup, and you're just like, let's see how we can get it all work into a date.
Yeah, kind of, but I did get a few other different things.
So what were the things you got? Because I'm on your side right now.
Well, I got a pair of sandals, and then I picked up a big red mug, Clorox bleach, and then I got a toy car. That was the 4th thing I got.
How are you going to work those into a date?
That was going to be the fun part.
Oh,
Yeah.
all
I'm
right. Bleach would have scared me right away.
Exactly. I thought he was going to follow it up with duct tape and a shovel are the other 2 things I bought.
Thinking about it now, I guess the bleach is kind of weird, huh?
Yeah, really weird.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. I was like, well, if these things are so different from each other, how are they all going to be able to incorporate? I thought it'd be a fun idea.
And what was her reaction to all these things?
Well, as soon as she saw that, she said no.
Oh.
No.
Right away. She's like, no, I don't want to do that. And she's very clear. She's like, that doesn't sound like something I want to do. So I was like, oh, what do you want to do? I kind of froze up. I had nothing in my mind that would work as a backup plan.
So let me get this straight. You could make a date work with bleach, a red mug, sandals, and I can't remember what the other thing was. And you can't make a date work with just hey, let's go somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess not. I just panicked. I had this kind of idea in my mind that this was going to be this adventure date, but it wasn't, and it wasn't going to be that way.
What do you guys actually do?
She just said, let's just go to a bar and drink and we'll talk.
Wow.
And that's what I mean, the bare minimum,
Yeah.
Steven.
Yeah, well, I wish I would have went that route anyways, but I didn't.
Were you able to recover from the bottle of bleach?
The thing was, it was tough. We got to the bar and talked, and I just kind of never really recovered from it. We just never got in a groove at all.
Okay.
Really, I was just in my head the whole time, and I couldn't get out of it. And I kind of was going back to just how I fumbled the ball, right away, and I just couldn't get in the groove. It was all on me. I just couldn't recover.
I feel like you're being too hard on yourself. I mean, you put in some valiant effort. It sounded like, if she were willing, it could have been a fun experience.
Yeah, no, I really don't think she had any fun with me.
All right, well,
Okay, then.
that could have happened. So you're trying to get her on the phone to see if you can get a do-over?
Yeah, I did try for a second date, so I did send her flowers the next day.
Well, that's nice.
And I just said, thanks for coming with me, and I'd love to take you out again. And I did promise her that the second date would be a lot easier and much better.
All right. And did you hear anything back from the flowers?
I didn't hear anything for 2 days, and then she did text, and she told me that she was really thankful for the flowers.
But it took her 2 days to write you?
Yeah, it was a day. I think the flowers got delivered, and then the next, 2 days after that, or a day after that. and then I replied back to her asking me if she wanted to go on that second date, and then I haven't heard anything from her since. So,
Are you sure you just don't want to chalk this up to a bad experience and find another girl online?
I thought about that, but I really think about her quite a bit, and I think she's great. And I think that, honestly, that first date, and it was so awkward and bad right off the door. I'm hoping that maybe the second date would just kind of smooth things over, and I'll be a little bit more confident in making better choices, I guess, making it a lot easier.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and see if we can get you a second date where you can try to do better. All right?
Great. That's all I want. Thanks.
Yep.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know what they always say? When life gets you down, you lay there and make excuses until somebody feels bad for you and tries to help you out.
Yeah, I heard that. That's
the old saying.
It's catchy, too.
And Steven is on the phone right now, and he got knocked down by love. In the second date update today. He went out with a girl named Erin. He actually had some fun plans to do like a weird date kind of thing. I don't really want to go into the whole recap of it, but he made plans for what he thought was a fun date, and he thought that she had a horrible time. So even after the date, he sent her some flowers, and all he got was a text back saying, "Thanks for the flowers," and then no response. So he hasn't heard anything from her since. We're about to get her on the phone and see if Steven can get some redemption. Steven, you ready?
I am, yeah.
Okay, and I don't want you to come out of this, Steven, feeling bad about yourself. Because, I mean, if this doesn't work out, you are a thoughtful, caring, seems like very gentle human being. And you should stick with that.
Oh, thanks for that. Yeah, but, I mean, I know I'm not the best dater, and I kind of screw up things a lot, so.
All right, I tried to give you some confidence.
Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, okay? You ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Erin, please?
This is Erin. Who's this?
Hey, Erin, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, radio show?
Sorry, I'm not familiar.
No, you're not?
I don't think so.
Good, we're off to a great start. So we do a segment on our show that's called the Second Date Update. And we recently got an email from one of our listeners about you.
Oh, okay. Who?
His name is Steven.
Oh, he emailed you guys?
Yep. He emailed us, told us a little bit about your date, and said that he really liked you, but now you're not getting back to him. So he thought maybe we could find out what went wrong.
Okay. I mean, Steven, he's a nice guy. Like, I thought he was cool.
You did?
You sound so positive about Steven.
He's really sweet. Probably the nicest guy I've ever been out with on a date.
Whoa.
The only thing is he's a little bit down on himself.
What?
Down on himself?
Yeah, I think he's a little bit too down on himself.
Well, we talked to him, and he doesn't sound like the most confident guy in the world, or even near the most confident guy in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And he told us about your date. He said that he had planned some kind of fun date for you guys, and you turned him down instantly and were like, no, I want to go to a bar.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I felt bad about that. Normally, I'd be down for that kind of thing immediately, but I didn't explain. I was kind of hungover from the day before, so I needed to just get back to normal. So that's why I thought, let's go to a bar.
Wait, so you weren't freaked out by the bottle of bleach he had, or you didn't think he was an idiot for even thinking about it?
I mean, I didn't think about the bleach much because I was, like I said, hungover. But I just thought, let's keep it simple because I don't feel well. Let's just get to know each other.
Okay.
That sounds so nice.
Yeah, it does. He said that's the part that really threw him off because he didn't know what to do with that. He said he felt kind of awkward and felt bad that he had tried to plan something that you didn't like.
Oh, yeah, he made that very clear.
Oh, no.
I mean, he apologized the entire night, and I kept telling him, no, it's fine. And I even told him that I kind of felt bad for turning it down so abruptly, but he just couldn't let it go the whole date.
Whoa.
Okay, and did that just kind of get annoying to you?
Well, I felt like I kind of had to pick him up, like, no, it's okay. Let's just move on.
Yeah, and like one of the most attractive things about a person can be confidence.
Yeah, it was just, I couldn't even get to know him because he was beating himself up.
He was like, I'm a terrible person.
I actually visually picture him punching himself in the face when you say that.
I mean, yeah, I think he kind of was inside, and it made me feel kind of bad because I felt like I was doing that to him.
Oh, no.
Now you guys are just both on this date feeling horrible for him, I guess. You're both feeling bad for him.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what I said or did, I just couldn't really get him out of it. I mean, he's got like zero confidence. Like, he went to the bathroom and he was gone so long. Like, I clocked it at 20 minutes before I checked on him.
Well, that's not confidence. That's like I don't know, lactose intolerance or something. That's,
Oh, no.
there's another issue there.
I went to check on him because I was concerned, just wondering what was up. And he was outside the bathroom saying that there were people in there and that he couldn't, go when there was other guys around. So he was waiting for it to be empty.
Shut up. He told you that? He can't.
Yeah.
He can't use a urinal when other people are around.
Yeah, I mean, I guess not. I mean, he was just standing outside the door that whole time.
Oh my gosh! Did you offer I'll watch the girls' room so you can at least use a private stall?
No, luckily some guy came out and he sprinted inside, and I did watch the door for him. He's like, "Can you watch the door for me?" And I was like, "Sure."
Can you watch my door? I gotta pee real bad. I could see how that might be a little bit of a turn off.
Not a little bit. That is a big turn off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really even know how to feel. I just kind of stood outside the bathroom and watched for him, and then we finished our date, and yeah, I didn't really know how to feel about him.
All right, well, he knows how to feel about you because he liked you a lot.
I mean, that's really sweet. I mean, I liked the idea of him. It's hard to say, though,
Okay. Well, I need to let you know, Aaron, Steven is actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah, Steven, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hi, Aaron. Sorry about this.
Oh, no.
You don't need to apologize, Steven.
Yeah, you don't need to apologize, Steven. You don't have to worry about it.
No, I should. I do. I really should apologize to you. I shouldn't have called the radio station. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that was the idea.
Steven.
You were wondering what was going on. I get it.
Well, I do want to apologize. I'm sorry about it.
Steven, what are you doing? Stop apologizing.
Steven, I felt bad that I turned down your idea, for incorporating objects into our date or whatever. Like, I would normally be down for that. Like, I just want to be clear. I felt bad. So you don't have to feel bad.
No, I'm sorry about it. I shouldn't have probably done that right away.
No, you don't have to apologize. You don't have to. It's okay.
Well, I don't know. I just feel bad that I'm making you feel bad about, me feeling bad. So it's I'm sorry about that.
The lack of confidence is kind of endearing to me now, Aaron.
I don't know. I mean, you just have to stop apologizing. You're okay. We'll move on from here.
Steven, Aaron is telling you not to worry about it. Do you hear her saying that?
Yeah, I heard her. No, and I appreciate that. But, I know the truth, and it's probably more on some of the things that I've done. So.
You don't know the truth. That's the thing. Everything about you sounds really great and attractive and something that Aaron would want, except for this piece of you that seems to overshadow everything else.
Like when you were talking about skiing and you made a joke about the bunny hills and I cracked up. Do you remember that? I mean, you were really funny and charming.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I mean, I'm just not very good at skiing, so it's funny to I don't know.
Somehow I have a feeling, Steven, that you wouldn't think you were very good at skiing.
Anything.
But you thought that was funny?
Yeah, of course.
I thought maybe you were just being nice.
Of course.
No, honestly, I mean, you're really funny. You just need to work on your confidence a little bit, and you'd be sexy even.
Wow, that's very nice of you to say. Thank you.
There you go, Steven. Look at that. Aaron thinks you could be sexy.
Someone should put a little pep in their step.
Aaron, would you like to go out with Steven on a second date? We will pay for it.
I mean, I was just trying to get his spirits up. I mean, I don't know if I'm ready to take that step yet.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was probably what you were thinking, so I don't blame you.
Steven, I wasn't just trying to be nice. I just don't know if you can stop beating yourself up. I don't know if you can stop. If you can stop this and just be with me.
I mean, I'd love to
on a
take you
date.
on a second date, Aaron. I really would. And if you would, I'll work on my confidence, I guess, but I can't guarantee anything.
Steven, try it again. Try that again,
Yes.
and then say that you guarantee it. I want to see if you can do it.
All right, I do it. All right, cool.
Okay.
Well, I really would love to take you on a second date, Aaron, and I'm going to work on my confidence. So, you know what? I guarantee it.
Whoa, there you go, Aaron. That's a Steven guarantee. That's as good as gold.
It's almost like a pitch
Yeah,
man now.
And you know what? we're probably going to have the time of our lives.
Probably.
Oh my God, you're so
Come on, Aaron.
adorable right now.
Aaron, just give him one more shot.
You cannot say no to that.
All right, yeah, I'll give you a shot, but don't put too much pressure on it, okay? Just be
No,
you.
I'm going to
Just
play
be
cool.
confident. Yeah.
I'm going to play totally cool.
You sounds like you're a master of that, Steven, so good luck, man.
All right, looking forward to it.
I can't wait.
Steven's so excited.
Brooke and Jubal.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Dude named Howard is on the phone for a second date update today, and he said he met the girl he wants to call at a baseball game, which is probably a good place to meet somebody. You're throwing back a bunch of beers, getting a little drunk, cursing at the players, and you meet someone else who's just yelling at the players too, and you guys just, talk about how terrible the team is and all that kind of stuff, and then just bond. So is that what happened, Howard? Is that how you met the girl you want to call?
Actually, it was at my son's Little League baseball game.
Oh, okay.
I know. I read your email, so I said, you probably...
Please tell me you weren't heckling.
Or getting wasted.
I was cheering them on. It's only positive at the Little League game.
Okay. Good. You didn't say you weren't drunk, though. So I'm taking it as you were still drunk. What's her name? Who do you want to call today? What's her name?
Her name's Abby.
Abby, all right. And how did you meet her at the game? Have you guys known each other for a while or something?
Well, we actually met at the game.
Okay.
I'm a single parent, and so I have 2 5-year-old twin boys, and one of which is on this team. And I've been divorced for a couple of years, and it's just been kind of difficult getting back into the dating game.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a nice single girl who's available.
Was Abby a mom of one of the players on the team?
Yeah, so she was at the game, and her kid is on the same team. And I've actually heard my kid talking about her kids at school, and, they're buddies.
So you know of her. I mean, you've met her before.
I had not met her before, but I knew about her kid through my kid.
Okay.
Were you grilling your son like, hey, 5-year-old son, is she single? Do you know? She's still married?
He had no information whatsoever for me. He's not helpful in that regard at all.
Yeah, teach him to be a better wingman for sure.
Yeah. I thought I had an inside man, but he wasn't it. So she was at the game, and I struck up conversation with her because I had recognized her, and she was really nice. So, we were talking about, like, hey, we should get our kids together for, like, a play date or something like that. And she was like, oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Awesome.
But then, as the game went on, we were talking more and more. And I went out on a limb, and I was like, you know what? Forget the play date. Would you like to go to dinner or something?
Let's have our own adult play date.
Yeah. And she said, yeah, of course, that'd be great.
Okay. So how was dinner?
I'm a little rusty, and I haven't dated in a while, but I made sure that I paid for dinner. And we talked mostly about our kids because that's really the only thing that connected us in the beginning. But
were you able to get off that subject at all? I mean, at some point you'd be like, okay, we're actually on a date. I can stop talking about my child now.
Yeah. The conversation kind of led from that. And then whenever it kind of dwindled off, then we came back to the kid and then went in another direction. So it definitely became the base for our conversation. But it was good. We didn't stay on that the whole time.
Okay. So all in all, you think the date was a success?
I think so. It went really well. The only thing is when we went to leave, I was walking her back to her car, and I just don't know what to do in these situations anymore. Do I kiss her? Is that a third date thing? I don't know. But I decided to kind of go for it, and I went to kiss her, and she turned her head, and I ended up kissing her cheek.
All right, that's kind of an awkward end of the date.
Yeah. Do you guys think I screwed that up? I mean, should I not have tried to kiss her on the first date? I mean, should I have just been like, cool, let's do a second date and call it good?
I don't know.
I mean, it depends on the situation, I guess.
First date kisses aren't what they used to be. I think it's more common nowadays.
And it's so hard for us to judge now because we know you got rejected.
Yeah.
Like, if we didn't know what was going to happen, I probably would have said go for it. But
now.
Jubal, what do you think I should have done?
I mean, I think maybe you moved too slow. Both of you guys have kids. I mean, you guys should have just invited her back to your place. I mean, you guys have been there, done that before. It's not like, it's not like new territory there as far as that's concerned.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Maybe I wasn't moving fast enough.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Like you say, you're really rusty at dating. I mean, is she back into the dating scene recently too? Like, maybe she's just rusty too, and she didn't know.
It seemed like she was a little bit more experienced in the dating thing. Like she had some kind of like, it seemed like she had done this before recently.
Okay.
But again, it was both of our first date, so and I didn't know if I had overstepped some bounds or anything like that. So.
Okay. Did you make plans to hang out again or anything?
Yeah, so before she left, I was just like, do you want to get together? At least, we could do that play date with our kids. And she was like, yeah, of course, definitely.
And so what's happened since?
I've reached out to her a couple of times, and she hasn't really responded, even about like a play date, not even our own date.
And that's awkward because your kids are on the same baseball team.
Yeah, I mean, I'm bound to see her again.
Yeah.
So I was hoping you guys could help me out with this because I just don't know. It's racking my brain on like how I screwed this up somehow.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
All right, thank you.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Baseball games are always a good place to find love. Yeah. Especially a little kid's baseball game because, let's face it, you're not paying attention to what's going on the field. Neither are the kids. They don't even want to be there. Most of them are by the outfield fence like picking dandelions or something. Yeah. So not a lot of action, and that's why Howard, who's on the phone for a second date update today, struck up a conversation with a girl named Abby, and they ended up going out on a date, but now she's not calling him back. And even in Little League, there's no like winners and losers anymore. They don't even keep score. So Howard, I guess, won that day.
Hey, I
with
guess.
a date. But now he's got a big L because she's not calling him back. So Howard, you went from big winner to big loser. How does that feel?
Not great. I mean, I'm in a big state of like, where did I go wrong here?
You can't think of anything you did wrong because I feel like because your kids play on the same team, even if she didn't want to go out with you again, she'd give you a courtesy call just to keep things friendly. For her not to call you back at all, I think is bad.
I mean, maybe she wants to confront me at the game about it. I don't know.
That would be awkward.
Yeah, it would
Like
be.
shouting at you in the stands. Who knows? All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see why she's not calling you back, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Abby, please?
this is she. Who's this?
Abby, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What?
Yeah.
Hi, Abby.
Hi. This is so weird. Why are you guys calling me?
Well, I'm calling you because we got an email about you from somebody who listens to the show.
Okay, that's just as weird. Who emailed you about me?
His name is Howard.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
less excited.
Abby, we do this thing on our show called the second date update. I don't know if you know what that is or not, but that's if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not wanting to see them again, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. So Howard emailed us and told us about your date, and he also can't figure out why you're not calling him back.
Well, let's just say that I won't be interested in getting involved with him anytime soon.
I think he knows that.
Yeah, I think he's figured that out. We're trying to figure out why.
Yeah.
Okay. I know Howard through Little League because my son plays, and both actually our kids are friendly with each other, which is nice. But the other day at one of the games, we were getting along pretty well, and he was very forthcoming, and he asked me to dinner, and I was like, yeah.
He told us about your date, and he said that everything was great.
He said it was great?
Yeah, he thought it was fantastic. He did say at the end of the date he leaned in to try to kiss you, and you kind of turned your cheek. It didn't seem like you wanted to have a first date kiss.
I think that what happened during the dinner is we talked a little. We're both divorced, so naturally that's going to come up.
Yeah.
And he sort of overshared.
Overshared about his divorce?
Yeah, about how the divorce happened, pretty much.
Why?
Okay.
I mean, what would be oversharing?
Oversharing would be sharing the fact that he hooked up with his kid's nanny.
Whoa!
He hooked up with his kid's nanny, and that's why he got a divorce?
I mean, it was more than, like, hooked up. I guess they were together for some time.
Oh.
So he shared with you on your first date
Yeah.
that the reason he had a divorce was because he was having an affair with the nanny.
Yeah, like a full-blown affair with a nanny.
Okay, well, that's
That's
hey,
a bit of a
you know
that's
what?
a bit of a TMI, I think.
But a good reason for divorce, so at least he has that.
And he's honest?
I mean, he was a little bit like sort of like remorseful about it. And then this also kind of made me mad because he was doing that thing where he was like, well, you know, my wife was being a little withholding. She wasn't giving me the attention she used to. And I'm like,
oh, God.
Yeah, that's an excuse.
Yeah, it is. It's always an excuse. I bought some new shorts, and she didn't comment on my shorts, you know? So I was like, well, I'm just going to start banging the nanny. At least she likes my shorts.
yeah, but here's what's crazy, and that I can't believe that he shared with me on a date. He was going to take all his kids to Disney, right?
Yeah.
And then I guess the mother found out about the affair. So they were like, well, we're not doing a family trip. And he said that he still went on the trip to Disney with the nanny.
What?
Ooh,
Wait, no
weird.
kids or kids with them?
It's your new mommy.
No kids. He took the nanny to Disneyland.
Oh,
Wow.
what?
So wait, okay, that's a lot of information on a first date.
Yeah.
I know.
That's a lot.
Yeah, especially, you know, when you're just starting to date somebody, you might have questions. If they got a divorce because they were having an affair with the nanny and then had a trip scheduled to Disneyland with their kids and everything else, but then blew that off to just take the nanny there, might raise a flag or two.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's crazy. I can't believe that he would think that any date would be going well if that is information that I'm getting.
Okay. But so, yeah, to look at the other side, though, like, he definitely overshared, but it was what was going on with his life, and at least he was honest about it.
I don't know. Like, I feel like he was trying to make excuses for himself, like that he just sort of like fell into an affair with his children's nanny.
Excuse me, I have something to say here.
Oh.
I'm sure you do.
Wait,
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot to say.
what is going on right now?
Abby, that's Howard. He was actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What? I don't want to talk to him.
It's a little too late now.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, I just got to jump in here. Abby, I really wish you would have told me that was an issue. I mean,
What? Who would that not be an issue for?
we were talking about our divorces. You were open. I was being open about it, and I was being truthful and honest. And, like, yeah, it was a mistake, but that was,
It was
like,
a
a long time ago. That was
It was
nearly
a
2 years ago.
mistake. Wait. Howard, you told me that you guys were involved for 6 months. That's a relationship as far as I'm concerned.
I don't think you understand, though. Yes, it was a mistake, but she's really hot.
What?
Well, there you go. I mean, yeah, that's fine then, right?
Yeah. No
Sure.
wonder you're a man who can't control his urges.
And I already told you that my marriage was not going very well. It was already falling apart, and she was there for me during that.
I don't need any convincing. I mean, she sounds really hot.
Oh, he's the victim.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my God, Howard, I was all for like second chances for you, but you don't sound like you even understand what you did.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, you're not getting the best part of everything. She still works for him, this nanny.
What?
Oh, what?
Howard, the nanny that you had an affair with is still your nanny?
Yes, she is really, really great with the kids, but you're
There
not
are
together.
many people that could be great with kids.
Oh my God. I have to pick my jaw up off the floor. I cannot believe that.
Can you please let me finish? Please. It is no longer a thing. She works for me, and she is in her own thing, her own relationship, and I am not a part of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I really don't think it's going to happen again.
You don't think?
You don't think it's going to happen again, but she is hot, so
Oh my God.
And she's
could
I'm
maybe.
pretty sure that's why she's still on the payroll, just in case she comes around again, right?
Oh.
Oh my God.
You don't understand how hard it is to find good childcare, and I'm not just going to fire her because I happen to have had a relationship with her for 6 months.
Oh my God. I think the nanny sleeping with the husband disqualifies her
Yeah.
as good childcare.
Yeah.
Like that is, she's out.
Whatever. I'm not firing her. I mean, she's good at her job. She's good with the kids. I'm not getting rid of her. And besides, like, Abby, I'm only interested in a relationship with you. That's it.
Oh, that's romantic. That is romantic. Abby,
Very trustworthy.
would you like to go on a second date with Howard? We'll pay
No,
for it.
are you crazy?
Did you just hear that romantic comment, though? Listen, I used to bang my nanny for 6 months, but you're the one I want. It's pretty nice.
Maybe instead of talking to me about a second date, you should call up to the nanny.
Oh.
I told you, her and I are over, and it was her choice, and I respect that.
Yeah.
So
Of
you're
course
not
it
even the
was.
one that ended it.
You were dumped by the nanny.
Abby, are you sure? Because I think you're missing out on this one, man. I really do.
Totally. Yeah.
So you don't want to go out with Howard again?
Hey, Howard, I do not want to go out with you again, nor do I want to sit with you at any Little League game in the future either, okay?
Okay, let's keep our kids out of this, all right?
Oh, yeah.
You're being unfair.
Yeah, you are being a little unfair. I think you should be able to sit next to you.
Listen, this whole thing got out of hand. I just want you to be able to meet this nanny and be able
Why would I meet her?
to square that away.
Okay, so
Why would I meet her?
Because then you could understand how hot she was.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I got it, yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
You can learn a lot about life through baseball. You know, when life throws you curveballs, you knock them out of the park. Sometimes you step up to the plate, you swing, and you miss, but that's okay. Or sometimes you're the pitcher, and sometimes you're the catcher. Either way, you're gonna have a good time. Those are some famous sayings from baseball, and I bring them up because the guy on the phone for a second date update today, his name is Matthew, and he met the girl that he wants to call at a co-ed softball game. What's up, Matthew? How are you?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. How about you guys?
Pretty good. Were you the pitcher or the catcher that day?
I mainly bat and, play third base, but...
Thank God
So-
for answering it like
God,
that.
you're a sick man.
Your email said that you met the girl that you want to call. Her name is Trisha.
Yeah, she's real sweet.
Okay, and it says here you met her at a co-ed softball game. How'd that work?
Yeah, she was on the opposite team.
Oh, the enemy.
Yeah, so that's, a little extra charm as well.
Let me guess. She was pitching to you. She struck you out, and then you threatened to fight her.
No way, dude.
That's usually how friendly softball games go,
Yeah.
Jubal. You're right.
Right.
Yeah. There's a lot
that
of
how-
physical violence.
Is that how it went down?
It was more like when we all went to the bar.
Oh.
Then you threatened to fight her.
There was no fighting. No
Thank you.
fighting. Just softball.
Okay,
Just
strange.
softball. No fighting during the game or afterwards.
It's different than any co-ed sports league that I've been involved in. There's always a fight at some point, but
Can
okay.
we move on from the
Right.
violence, please?
All right, so you met her at the bar.
Yes.
And had you had your eye on her all game?
Oh, yes. All game for sure.
What about her stuck out to you?
Oh, I mean, her legs just go on for days,
One of those girls with legs all the way up to her butt.
Yeah.
So hot. So hot.
Yeah, we all have them.
She was really good at the game, and on top of it all, she seemed like a genuinely cool chick.
Awesome.
So how did you approach her at the bar?
Oh, I mean, I grabbed her a drink and, said congrats for whooping her ass. And, then we just started talking about how long we had been playing. And then one thing led to another. And I ended up getting her number. And we set a date to go hiking.
Sweet. How was the hike?
Oh, it was great. She met me where we were going to start out.
Nice.
What'd you say?
Oh, I just said nice. Sorry.
I heard you. I was just like, what?
Very nice. She met you there.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you.
She met you where you were going to start. That's better than meeting you at the end of the trail, I guess.
I approve.
And she was just as awesome as the first time you met her.
Absolutely. She did great on the hike, and we were able to talk. We weren't winded or anything. And, I mean, at the end, when we said goodbye, I didn't know if, a kiss was feeling out, and I mean, she was real sweaty. I was real sweaty.
Yeah.
I didn't know, we kind of just had a quick hug, but, it was still, you felt that connection there, and we made plans for about a week later to go out again.
Oh, so you guys had a second date.
No, see, a day before, she texted to cancel. She needed to cancel for some reason, but... So I don't know, and now it's now I haven't really heard from her, so kind of feel blown off.
Have you tried to reschedule that date that you had planned?
I mean, yeah, I sent one or two texts just saying, hey, sorry, scheduling didn't work. Is next weekend good? And I didn't really get an answer from any of that.
Can I ask, just looking back at the time you guys spent together between the softball game and the hiking, do you think that she also thought of this as a romantic date?
Well, I mean, I would hope it would be kind of obvious because I asked for her number. I said I would love to get together. To me, that sends a pretty clear signal of like, hey, I'm interested in you.
Right.
You know, even if like things go slow or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So how long has it been since you've heard from her?
It's been over a week since I talked with her, and she hasn't responded to the 2 texts I sent.
Oh, man.
Just a sweaty hug at the end of the hike. That's all you got.
Yeah, right?
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Thanks, man.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I got to say, I'm skeptical of you, Matthew.
Am I suspect?
Yes, you are.
For what?
Well, we do a lot of these second date updates, all right? And everything always sounds normal until we get the person on the phone, and then something weird comes out, okay? Now, you said that you met this girl at a co-ed softball game. You went to the bar after, asked for a number, and you guys went on a hike and had a great time, and nothing weird happened.
That is all true.
Okay. Well, if I call her and I find out that you've been going to all of her games since then, dressed up like...
No. Buddy, I will be 100% honest with you. That thought did cross my mind.
Okay.
But I denied it because I didn't want to be a creeper.
All right, good. I picture you in the stands like an NFL quarterback's mom with her name on your shirt, sitting there like, go Trisha, that's my girl. So,
oh, my God.
You promised me you haven't done that.
I have not done that.
All right.
He still doesn't trust you,
No,
just so you know.
Still, I'm a little weary of you. I'm going to dial the phone number right now, though, and get her on the phone and find out why she's not calling you back, okay?
All right.
Hello.
Hi, is Trisha there?
Yes, this is she.
Hey, Trisha, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
I'm calling because one of our listeners sent an email about you. His name is Matthew, and he sent us an email saying you guys were supposed to go out on a date, and then you stopped responding to him, and he wants to know why.
He sent an email about that? Why would he do that?
Because he liked you and he would like to go out again, but you just stopped talking to him, so he thought maybe we could help him out and figure out the answer.
Look, I am not comfortable discussing this.
If it's something way too personal, you don't have to tell us, but if it's not, I mean, he wants to know. He liked you a lot.
You got to put yourself in his shoes. You know how frustrating it can be if you feel like you connected with somebody and then they drop off.
I mean, yeah, I get that. And he's a good guy. I totally got that sense from him.
Okay, so if he's a good guy, then why aren't you calling him back?
Look, he was really cool. He's just not marriage material.
Whoa.
Why is he not marriage material? Did you guys get into that conversation on your first date?
No, we didn't, talk about it. But, you could just tell from the date.
Is he immature or something? I mean...
Well, here's where I am. I am not getting any younger, and I absolutely want to get married someday. And he's just not going to be that guy.
That is a really quick judgment to make after meeting someone just one time.
Yeah.
Actually, we hung out twice.
Oh.
Okay, so 2 times is enough for you to know that?
Now you know everything about him.
How can you possibly know that he's not marriage material after 2 hangouts?
Because after the second time we hung out, he took me back to his car, and his car was full of stuff, piles and piles.
Wait,
and,
are you saying that it was just messy? Like there was garbage and stuff in it?
Well, I didn't know. So I had asked him, I was like, what's the deal with all your stuff? Are you moving or something? And he said no. And he said that he lives out of his van.
He lives in his van?
Yeah, and he does it by choice.
What do you mean? It's not that he's homeless, it's that he wants to be homeless?
Yeah, he chooses this.
Really?
What did he say to you to make you think that?
He said, look, it's this really great situation. I choose this. I feel it's better. I'm saving money. And I look in there, and there is a mattress. There's a jug of water, hot plate. It's really weird.
Oh. Normally, when you see a van with a mattress in it on a first date, that's a good sign.
No, always bad.
So you're saying you didn't want to see him again because he lives in his van?
No, I don't know. I've been going back and forth over this, for the past few days because,
he lives in a van.
Yeah.
So you're saying you don't want to move into a van if you guys ever got more serious?
No, well, no, I don't know. That's the thing.
You don't know if you want to move into a van. You might be willing to move into a van?
No, I definitely don't want to live in a van. Like, that's the problem.
Okay.
But don't you think? Okay, granted, this is a kind of an odd situation, but he has like a regular job, right?
He has a really good job, and he makes like a ton of money. He just chooses to save it.
All right, so the guy just likes to live in a van.
He seemed really in love with his living situation, and if that's the case, I don't want to mess with it.
I have so many questions.
You don't want to make the guy give up his house, you know?
Exactly, his green van.
Yeah.
Well, Trisha, I do need to let you know that Matthew is actually on the other line listening, maybe in his van right now, and he wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Matthew, you there?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Hey, Trisha.
Oh, my God.
I am not in my van, just to clarify. I'm in my office. I'm at work right now.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. I'm just really surprised because, like, when we went out, I mean, you seemed to think it was really kind of cool what I was doing.
Yeah, I said it was cool when I was looking at it because I didn't just want to tell you it was weird right off the bat.
Okay. Now you're just 180 on this, so I'm confused.
Matthew, think about it. I mean, how could a girl see a van and think, I want to stay the night with him? I'm not sure where I'm going to go to the bathroom if I have to go, but...
Just owning a van and living out of it is awesome. I have this freedom that everybody else is dreaming about. I save all this money. It keeps going in the bank when everybody else is spending and going into debt on these houses that they can't afford, and they're never in because they're always at work all day for them. I mean, what's the point of it?
The point is to actually have a place where you could hang out, not something that you could, like, drive from point A to point B, like you're home traveling everywhere.
But that means I can hang out everywhere, Trisha, wherever I want to hang out. Like, the world is my home. And Trish, I'm not living in the Stone Age with this. Like, I've got Wi-Fi, you know, I can run things off this generator. Like, I have electricity. I have the basic things that I need and stay connected with the world. I can work remotely if I want to. Like, come on.
He's got it all figured out, Trisha.
It just sounds weird to me. I never pictured my boyfriend living in a van.
On purpose.
But it may be fun, Trisha. I mean, it's definitely an adventure.
Yeah, that's a word for it.
It is an adventure. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
I don't know, man. I mean, you have a great personality, and you're a really cool guy, but the whole living in a van thing is just a giant turn off for me.
Just give it a weekend, Trisha. Like, pretend you're going on a luxurious camping trip. Give it 2 nights, and I will convince you. I promise.
2 nights? That is a big ask, sir.
So you want me to spend 2 nights in your van when we've only been on one official date together?
You were the one who was throwing around the marriage word of, you know, needing to find marriage material. So, like, 2 nights is not going to kill you.
He has a point.
I mean, I say 2 nights is a drop in the bucket.
In that case, Trisha, would you like to go out with Matthew on a second date? We will pay for it. I mean, I guess the date would be 2 nights in his van, but whatever. Would you like to go out with him again?
You know, I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I am going to say no to 2 nights in the van.
Oh.
But I'm up to hanging out with him again.
Okay, so you'll go out on a date with him, but you won't sleep in the van.
Yes, I will go out on a date. I will not spend the 2 nights in a van.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Matthew. That's a successful second date.
I can work with that.
All right. So you guys go out on your date. Matthew, you try to convince her that living in a van is better than living in a house, and I wish you both luck.
Trisha, freedom is in our future. I guarantee.
Oh, my God.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. That girl's totally crazy. Living in a van is
awesome. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning, talking about today's second date update. Matthew wanted to call Trisha to find out why she wasn't calling him back after their date. Turns out she wasn't calling him back because she's judgmental and wants to date a guy who lives in a house and not in his van. He apparently has a good job, makes money, but he prefers living in his van instead of living in a house.
Yeah.
He just likes it.
He's saving money. I mean, he's making smart financial decisions, I guess, that way.
Yeah, and he can pick up and move to wherever he wants.
Yeah, which is different. Normally you say, hey, this guy lives in a van. You're like, oh, he's struggling in life. He's, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, no, this guy actually is making really good decisions.
As someone who's dated a person that lives in their car, it's not that bad. They just stay at your house a lot more.
Yeah, maybe that was her fear. She's like, I don't want him over here all the time.
Yeah.
But it sounds like he doesn't like being in a house at all. He just enjoys living in his van. Text in at 78592. Would you date a person that lived in their van? If they had a job and made money, and that was just how they chose to live, would you date them? Text in 78592.